Hey there, I'm Dr. David Maddow, and I'm host and founder of the Microdose U podcast. And I'm here along with my colleague, Dr. Denise Moret, who is a doctor of psychology. And we're both admins involved with the Microdose U Facebook page. Welcome, Dr. Denise. How are you today?
I'm well, Dave. Thanks for having me.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. It's always a pleasure. And today we have a really, really special announcement because, as many of you know, I've been doing the Microdose U podcast probably for close to 3 years now. And gotten a tremendous amount of response from all over the world, basically, about how we are helping people just feel a lot better with just their mental health and a lot more. And as many people as we have helped, there are still some people that feel that they need a little bit of extra guidance, extra help, special. They want to be able to ask questions. And Dr. Denise and I have developed a program, a one-on-one program specifically designed for that. And I want to share that with you today. It's really exciting. We've actually people they're going through the program right now, and it's working out really, really well. It's called How to Harness the Power of Microdosing. And Dr. Denise, you want to just share like a little bit about what we have going on with this so far with some of the people that are going through it?
Yeah, I mean, it's really it is harnessing the power of microdosing alongside the work that you always talk so much about in the podcast and the things that we talk about in terms of the work that we do emotionally, psychologically alongside. And it really is kind of bringing those two things together in a very intensive way. And what we do is we really look at the medicine and how to really dial in what's the best way for you to use the plant medicine and then the work alongside. And then the nice combination is it really is both of those. And so the program is 10 weeks and you will get, worksheets and videos every week. There's activities, there's tasks, there's, a journal that's going to help you kind of, keep track of things that will help you give us feedback. It's like a nice little helpful thing that goes with the program. And we had to have bling. So
Cheers. Cheers.
and I can tell you for the people that are in the program, as well as Dr. Dave and I, that it's not just, oh, it's nice to have a little thing that shows our program. It really does remind you, you are doing this very specifically. And a lot of us will have like a little tea or a cacao ceremony, and that's really helpful with microdosing. So it's very specific that we chose that particular mug for that reason. So so the videos and the worksheets all kind of come together. Look at the topics of the medicine and then how you can really harness that and work with that. And as people are going through the program, they're discovering, as a result of microdosing, they're discovering new things. And then they know how to use that to really continue on their path of healing. There's also a very big, unique part of this program is it's very individual. You will never be in a group. You get your one-on-one private meetings. You're not in a group. There's nobody else that you're aware of that's in the program. It's confidential. And you get weekly, approximately, if you need more or less, we adjust it, but you get a once a week or so one-on-one live meeting. And we check in with you and we give you very live, in the moment feedback about what's going on. And it's really like the combination of the expertise in microdosing along with the psychological process. It's just, I have to say, it's absolutely harnessing. It's phenomenally, exponentially helping people really make use, even people who have been experienced with microdosing for a long time. We have a few people going through the program, even though they're pretty expert at microdosing and they're dialing it in. They're really harnessing and working on that part that, the mushrooms and the work on themselves are really kind of combining. The other thing is we are with you the whole time. So even between meetings, you have a question, you're in the middle of something and you're kind of confused about something, you reach out to us, we answer you, whether it's text messages or emails. It's really designed for you to help you. And the reason it can't be this, like, here's the program and here's the 10 people in the 10 weeks and we're going to run you through, is because everybody is individual. So it really is curated for you as you go along.
Let's talk about who this program is for and who it's not for just a minute or two. First, let's talk about who it's not for. If you are listening to the podcast, if you're in our Facebook private group and you're microdosing now and it's working really well and you're feeling good and you're noticing some improvement and you don't really have any questions or don't feel you need any guidance, that's fantastic. then you don't have to do this program. It's not for you. This is not the kind of program that you have to do if you're microdosing. Many people microdose and they're totally successful with it and it works well. And, they're ready to move on to the next chapter of their lives because it works so well. However, if you're in this category of people that it's just, you can't seem to dial it in right, it's just not working for you, you're not feeling any better, or maybe you're feeling a little bit better or a little worse or whatever, but you just can't seem to get it right. And you feel you need experts that can help you one-on-one with your questions, with how you're feeling every day, with where you want to go, with your goals. How do you want to feel in a month? How do you want to feel in 6 months or 1 year? Then if you feel like you're in that category, this program is absolutely for you because it's going to get you there with our guidance. So again, it's not for everybody, but if you're in that category of somebody that just needs some hand-holding, just needs some extra help, this is specifically designed for you.
And I'll add too, Dave, that, for the person that maybe I mentioned a bit about where they really feel pretty good about how it's going. And yet, as a result of microdosing, a whole bunch of new stuff is opened up and they kind of want to run that by and really work it out. So alongside the microdosing, so the combination of the microdosing and the psychological emotional kind of process and to have that real feedback very specifically to know what to do with some of the things that the mushrooms are guiding you toward. I mean, people will sometimes have more dreams, vibrant recall, and they'll be like, what does that mean? And we can help you with that. I happen to work with dreams a lot, so it's just one of those things where you're really putting together and harnessing all of these particular factors to really grow and heal.
Right. And I would also say that if you're microdosing, if you feel everything's going well, but you still feel like you want to work on something specific, such as goals, then you're welcome into the program. We're not going to turn you down. Although we do have an application process and we do ask you some questions, and we want to work with people that we feel it's a really the correct fit. So if you're in those categories, if you're in that category that I just described, you're probably a fit, but we still are going to ask you to fill out an application. It's probably take you 5 minutes to fill out, very easy. And then we do a one-on-one 15-minute Zoom meeting and to meet each other and to make sure that everybody feels good about everything. And once we all feel good about each other, then that we can accept you into the program. So we hope you have some type of interest. If you think this is for you, we're here, we're ready for you. As we said a while ago, we've got a few people that are already going through the program very successfully, I must say, more successfully than we ever thought. And we're super excited to add a few more people to this program.
So yeah, right now we actually have a special introductory price offer. It's very time limited. It's only for a very small number of people who it's really a fit for. But it's a special price.
Now you might be asking, well, what is that special price, Dr. Denise and Dr. Dave? Well, we'll tell you right here. The special pricing is $2,300. And remember, it includes everything that Dr. Denise just mentioned a little while ago. It's a very, very comprehensive program, and it does take 10 weeks, or if you want to slow it down a little bit, it could even take a little bit more than that, but it's extremely comprehensive and we want to make you feel better. We want to change your life. Just remember something very important that I want to make clear. Nothing that we share with you in this program is to be considered or taken as medical advice. And also, please remember, we do not recommend breaking any laws. So make sure when you are using magic mushrooms or psilocybin, make sure you're using that in an area that it's either legalized or decriminalized. We want you to be safe, but we also want to help you in an incredible way. So if this has resonated with you so far and you think you might be interested in this, or you feel you're definitely interested in this, I want you to send an email to me at dave@mado.com. It's going to be in the show notes also, dave@mado.com. And just in the subject or the first line, I want you to say, I know I'm in. You don't have to do any more than that. It's very simple. You don't have to fill out anything complicated. Just send me an email and it says, I know I'm in. Once you do that, we are pretty confident and you're pretty confident that you're interested in this. We'll send you the application. And again, it's very easy to fill out, but we do ask that you do that. We'll get you on a 15-minute Zoom conference and then we'll take it away and we will change your life. Dr. Denise, I think we've said it all. Any last minute remarks at all? Or?
We are very excited about this program. We have people currently through that are just experiencing unbelievable change, more than we could have imagined. It's very exciting. I'm so thrilled to be a part of it. And I look forward to more people coming through and doing this.
Okay, fantastic. So remember what you have to do. If you're interested in this, if this resonates with you, think this is a fit for you, just send me an email, dave@mado.com, and say in the subject or in the first line, I know I'm in. We'll take care of you from there. I'm Dr. David Mado, along with.
Dr. Denise Moret.
We hope to see you really, really soon. Take care. Thanks so much.